But a lot of people don't realize that those are kind of like emotional triggers, where you start to lose a little bit on Friday and then you spiral and you spiral and you spiral. There's kind of a good quote on Twitter where it's like, my edge is like knowing that I'm one fucking bad trade away from acting like an idiot, or knowing that I'm two bad trades away from acting like an idiot, or whatever. And managing those triggers is hard. That's probably one of the hardest things that we have to do every day, is just being able to manage ourselves and saying, okay, I lost there, but I'm not going to revenge back. Or, that was a good idea. I was on the right track, but I'm not going to go revenge and gamble for the rest of the day. And
100%.
How did you kind of train yourself to, get that self-talk down, to get that kind of like triggerless trading, kind of down pat in order for you to kind of be successful?
Yeah, that's a really good question. And I can even reflect on something that happened today. So today I was trading SPY options off the open. We were into puts and I had a really good entry, and I have all these charts up. I have a really nice setup here where I have a bunch of different screens and I have a bunch of different charts that I'm watching. And I wanted to trade NQ futures off the open today, but I traded SPY options instead. I was in SPY puts and they were a decent profit, like 80% profit on it, which is, really decent for options. And a quick resolution is about an 8-minute trade. But I was looking over at NQ, and NQ produced 100 handles worth of alpha almost instantly on one single contract. That's going to be $2,000. So I missed out on something immediately. I wouldn't be trading just one single contract on that. I'd be levered into that move because it was such a clear and concise, clean-cut move to the downside. And so immediately I could feel myself getting triggered by that. Even though I made profit on my trade, I felt like I was left wanting because I didn't make the profit that I wanted from, being able to trade the NQ. So I moved over into trading the NQ, and instead of barreling it in full size and going in full tilt into that, even though it would have made a profit, I limited myself and I said, I'm only going to trade one contract from here on out. And the moment that I have a losing trade, I'm going to stop trading. And so knowing yourself, knowing your triggers, knowing in the past that this is what got you in trouble, because in the past, I would have barreled into the NQ. The moment it pops, I'm in the red. Now I'm tripling on my size. You're doing all the knucklehead things that you shouldn't be doing. And by doing all of these wrong moves over and over again, you start to realize that there really is no way out of this other than stopping yourself, right? And that's easier said than done, of course. Now, for me, it's a physical thing. I can feel it. It's behind my ears. Behind my ears, when I start to get hot behind my ears, I can physically feel it, and I know that I need to put my caution flag out. That's me specifically. And it wasn't for years that I didn't realize that I had a physical tell that that was going to happen. And so for me specifically, that was my tell. The moment I feel that, anytime I start to trade, my caution flag's out, my rules completely change. I'm in a completely cautious mode where I'm looking for the next 1 or 2 trades that I'm losing. I'm pretty much locked up for the day. Today could have been a multiple 5-figure day for me.